Hi everyone, it's always nice to have you in a new video. Our video for today is about crypto market, and we are going to discuss the most recent meltdown at the crypto market. For this reason, I'm having a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine. We are going to call him Mr. Bull, as he likes to be called. Mr. Bull is a crypto whale, and he's involved in the cryptocurrencies since 2016. He's also involved in some of the technologies behind some of the major cryptocurrencies in the market at the moment. Uh, Mr. Bull, how are you today?
Hey, Coach. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
It's always nice to have you, my friend. As I've been saying, the crypto market is in a tight moment. Nobody knows the direction at the moment. We have had this some sort of a great correction, about 55% of the uh, market cap of the whole general market has been wiped out in less than 3 weeks. Uh, so we are having you with us today in order to address some of the concerns about this market. I'm going to start actually with my first question. What is your take on the most recent meltdown on the crypto market? What are the causes? And is the bull run is over or not?
Yeah, Coach. Bitcoin started this year touching the all-time high of the last bull run in 2017, and with a new narrative of Bitcoin being a store of value instead of the classical uh, currency narrative. Since then, Bitcoin did rally to 64 and change in around the middle of April. In the same week, we had Coinbase going public through its IPO. And since then, Bitcoin been declining. I would classify the first phase of this decline as normal, taking profit. The money had flowed into mega caps and Ethereum, and then even to smaller alts. Uh, we were eyeing the 200 days moving average of Bitcoin around 40,000. However, Bitcoin through that week had experienced so many bad news. First, Elon Musk backing off from Tesla, accepting it as a payment due to ECG and environmental concerns. Um, and also, you've had China banning mining. So, this has stressed the price, pressured the price levels at the 200 days moving average, and pushed the price in a measured move down to around 29,000 or 30,000. Um, Now at these levels, we are in a short-term accumulation phase until we reclaim the previous point. So if
So,
you ask
do
me
you
about,
think that the reasons being like so
yeah,
many bad news just came into the market? I also remember that you have told me something about the forced liquidation
yeah.
and some sort
So
of a chain effect. You have said that through a conversation that we have had earlier to this video. Uh, you have told me about the forced liquidation. If you can just enlighten us a little bit about this.
yeah, so as Bitcoin touched the 200 days moving average, we had a measured move to the 30,000, and the market was over leveraged. So nowadays you have retail investors with access to Robinhood, Binance, and other exchanges who offer a huge leverage to these guys. So they've been long alts, backed up by collateral assets like Ethereum and Bitcoin, who so as these positions get liquidated when the price of alts goes down, also Bitcoin and Ethereum gets liquidated as a collateral. So the market was over leveraged, and this is a measured move to the downside. Bitcoin needs to support to find support and hold these levels for it to move higher. So yeah, the market was over leveraged, and this was the root cause of such
Great.
decline.
So you still believe that Bitcoin is, as you told me once, it's going to trade somewhere about 100,000 during 2021. What I'm trying to say is that you still believe that the bull run is still okay. We are still going to see higher prices throughout the rest of the year. Is that true?
Yes, the bull market is still ongoing. I stick to my price target for Bitcoin at 100K plus by the end of this year. We have also a high price target for Ethereum. The bull run is still ongoing, and this is an accumulation phase that will take a while now.
Fantastic. Speaking of this, the current market conditions, do you believe that the institutional investors are going to look at what is happening in the market at the moment as an opportunity to get involved, or as a warning sign that they should leave the market if they have been already positioned? What's your take on that? Do you think they are coming in or getting out?
Yeah, very, very great question, Coach. So what's different in this year bull run than the 2017 is we have institutional investors, and those have long-term value proposition for Bitcoin. So they've done their research, they've bought Bitcoin. You've got Tesla, Square, PayPal, MicroStrategy. So big names are they've bought Bitcoin at levels near to these levels that we see today. They haven't sold at the top at 60. They will not sell right now. I think the price the prices of today is a buying opportunity for other institutions who wanted to get into Bitcoin, and price was a showstopper for them.
I believe so too. What with the let's say the retail traders? So many people. There was that big hype about this market, and so many people got involved. Unfortunately, they came late and they bought the peak. So, what's your advice for those traders? What they are going to do, or what they are having to do with their positions? Do you advise them to keep carrying on, averaging, or just quitting and accepting the loss? What's your board?
Yeah, look, we're bearish on alts short term. So always chasing the pump isn't a good idea. At these levels, the smart investor would rebalance the portfolio and make sure that the higher percentage is allocated to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the mega caps. Having a big position in speculative bets and micro alts is a very risky move at this moment in time. We think that Bitcoin, the bottom is in, and we did see the bottom at around 29,000. It has a higher probability that we did so far. However, other traders are eyeing a lower level around the 25,000. Now, in case such move will take place, alts will be very vulnerable. So we need to be cautious holding alts. However, other than that, these price levels, and if we retest the bottom again, buying Ethereum, buying Bitcoin itself, and other mega caps is a very good move at this moment.
Well, that's great. Speaking of the Bitcoin, what course of price action do you expect from Bitcoin in order for us to consider that this correction is behind us? What I'm trying to say is what the price levels that we have to watch for, and when Bitcoin is trading above those price levels, we can consider that the correction is over.
Yeah, so the Bitcoin been hovering around the lows of 30,000, going sideways for a week now. We are eyeing Bitcoin to recapture the 200 days moving average and close above it, which will be around 42K. We need to see Bitcoin there catching strength and closing above. And then we are expecting Bitcoin to capture the trend line again, or the breakdown point around 47,500 per Bitcoin. So that price is very important to look at. So if you see Bitcoin strong around the 50,000, then this is a very good sign for what's going to happen next.
Fantastic news. So I do remember that during the meltdown, I have had a conversation with you, and I've been asking you, and you have been sharing with me some ideas about the Bitcoin dominance as a barometer that the market panic is not really serious at that moment. Because I remember when just Bitcoin was like dumped from almost 40 to 30 in a few minutes, You have been telling me this is very good buy at the moment. So can you explain for us this concept of market or Bitcoin dominance?
Yeah. So Bitcoin dominance is a measure of how much of the total market cap of crypto is in Bitcoin. So before Bitcoin touches the 200 days moving average, the dominance was declining to around 38%, signaling an alt season and money flow to the smaller alts. But then we experienced this massive leveraged liquidation crash to the 30,000 level. What's interesting now is that the dominance is still around 42%. So this market is very risky when the dominance skyrocket above 50, 60%. So I'm mentioning this right now to caution investors to look into the dominance in case Bitcoin, for instance, try to retest the bottoms or go below the psychological support of 30,000. We need to look into dominance and watch out from holding alts through that period if in case it takes place.
Exactly, but for now, the dominance at the moment is indicating that the market is in somehow a comfortable position. Am I right?
Yes, investors who are holding Ethereum and mega caps like BNB or Cardano are still in their positions. We don't see panic sell to Bitcoin to support it. Bitcoin dominance is still in a healthy. The market overall
Is still in a healthy, let's say, positioning in terms of positioning. So my final question, Mr. Bull, is about the considering the current market conditions. Uh, are you willing to invest at the moment? And if you are willing to invest, what are you going to buy? What are the best buys in the market from your point of view?
Yeah, I believe these levels are great entries and great time to buy Bitcoin itself, buy Ethereum, Cardano. The strongest buy I've witnessed so far through this week is DOT. DOT is at 60% decline from all-time high. It's sitting at $20 as we speak. It looks really good as a buy. It's a strong project. So you've also got Link, Polygon. Those are strong projects with the great fundamentals behind them. I would DCA, dollar cost average, through these dips. If I see a lower prices, then I would add more. So buy gradually. Those will bounce back when Bitcoin gains strength again.
That's the end of our video for today. Thank you, Mr. Bulls, for being with us.
Yeah, thank you, Coach.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please share, like, and subscribe, and we will see you in a few days or maybe weeks again with Mr. Bulls on our channel, Gold Coach. And we are going to talk more and more about cryptocurrencies. And hopefully, in the coming video, the market will be in a bull run again. Thank you all.